The birthday wish. In the small town of Riverview, a boy named Tommy was days away from his 12th birthday. Tommy was a kind-hearted child, always with a smile despite the constant torment from his bullies, Jake, Brandon, and Lucas. One fateful afternoon, Tommy stayed late after school to finish a drawing for his art class. He didn't realize he was alone until he stepped out into the deserted schoolyard. Jake, Brandon, and Lucas were waiting for him, their faces twisted with malicious glee. "Look who decided to stay late," Jake sneered. "You think you're better than us, Tommy?" Tommy shook his head, clutching his drawing close. "I just wanted to finish my work." Brandon snatched the paper from Tommy's hands, tearing it in half. "Oops. Looks like you'll have to start over." Tommy's eyes welled up with tears, but he refused to cry. "Just leave me alone." Lucas shoved Tommy hard. He stumbled, tripping over a rock and hitting his head on the sharp edge of a concrete step. Blood pooled around his head as his vision blurred and darkened. The bullies, realizing the severity of their actions, fled the scene in panic. Tommy died that evening alone and afraid, his final thoughts filled with sorrow and pain. His parents found him later, their world shattered by the loss of their only child. A week passed, and on the night of what would have been Tommy's birthday, strange things began to happen. Jake, Brandon, and Lucas each received a mysterious invitation to an abandoned house on the edge of town, signed simply from Tommy. Curiosity and a sense of foreboding drove them to the house. The air inside was cold, and the flickering lights cast eerie shadows on the walls. In the center of the room stood a small table with a birthday cake and 3 unlit candles. "Welcome to my party," a voice whispered. The boys spun around, but no one was there. The candles lit themselves, and the temperature dropped further. The ghostly figure of Tommy appeared, his eyes filled with a cold fury. "You took my life. Now, I will take yours." The boys screamed, trying to escape, but the door slammed shut. The house groaned as if it were alive, and the walls seemed to close in. One by one, the bullies met their ends, each haunted by their worst fears until they were no more. When the townspeople found the house the next day, it was empty save for the remnants of a birthday cake and 3 blown-out candles. The spirits of Jake, Brandon, and Lucas were never seen again, but whispers of their fate lingered in Riverview, a chilling reminder of a boy who died too soon and his haunting birthday wish for revenge.